scrimmage, the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
The Lance going to throw.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mitchell. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here's Lewis. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, Most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
2nd down at 5. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This defense for the Packers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now Lance. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Lance finding Kittle, 1st down San Francisco.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 22. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Throwing now is Lance.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5. They run with Mostert off the option.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here's Lewis.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Pass rusher extraordinaire. D Ford that time getting the sack. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Throwing is Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Jones. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Now Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
From the 27, Lance. And this is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Working from the gun, Lance. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And Lance now to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Lance now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
I'm here all day. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Mike's 59.
Looking to throw. Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Shotgun now for Lance. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Lance. That swung out to Mostert. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here's Lewis.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Dee Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, now Rodgers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Rodgers to throw once more. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking for the end zone. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On first down, Lance winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Welcome to the NFL, baby.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, it's Lance. Here's Benjamin with a catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 44, Lance flushed out right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 17, Lance. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's second and 10. Here's Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They hand it off to Mostert. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the pass.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 34. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Mike 51. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they'll go for it. Lance escaping the pressure right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And Lance going to throw. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Lance on the keeper, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Let's get it together, defense.
From the gun, they'll try to run it, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The kick by Gold is good, and they have regained the lead. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
First target, first catch, and a first down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, Devontae Adams, he's a great volume receiver. Here, he's able to do some pretty nifty work after the catch.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing on first down is Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, you got to feel pretty good as a defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
To throw, it's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
You got nothing.
Here's Lance to throw it.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Touchdown! George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Rodgers now on first down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On second down, it's Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just. Check 31. Save.
Throwing now is Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Devontae Harris. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check, 59. Now watch one. Watch the pass.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. What a big fourth quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
35's the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 35, Mike 35. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off down near the 5. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 15. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.